Welcome to a walk with Biggles. Now, you may be one of those who in the last year with COVID has been pretty restricted about being able to get out wherever you live, get into nature. And I'm blessed to live in this wonderful place that I'm going to share with you. And you might not have had the opportunity to have a little dog any longer where you are. So Biggles and I would like to share our adventures and our lives and our daily walks with you. So my name's Gina, but today I'm going to introduce you to Biggles. Let's see if we ever catch up with the little monkey. Now, Biggles is a Pekingese, and Biggles started his life in Johannesburg on a farm and was part of a farm pack of about 10 dogs. So he was definitely more of a farm dog than a lap dog. Now, the owner of the farm, Cheryl, decided that she was going to reduce her dog numbers. And my daughter Lauren, a friend on the farm and a regular visitor, decided that Biggles would be a good companion for me. Now, I wasn't sure because my only experience of a Pekingese was with my best friend Camilla. For the last 40 years, she has had Pekes of every shape, size and colour. Although, having said that, she actually hadn't had one which is white and toffee or something they call it. Anyway, so I was very hesitant because her Pekes were very cute, but they're just not very active. Pekes tend to kind of move quite slowly. A quick check on Google, the oracle on all things like this, was the average distance that a Peke walked was only 3 to 4 blocks. So I thought, well, that's not going to be enough because I live in this glorious place and I want to be able to have regular walks every day with a little dog. My daughter reassured me that Biggles, having been a farm dog rather than a lap dog, actually was... Gotta love the way they mark their... Thank you, Biggles. That's going right down my shoes. Gotta love the way that they... Okay, so the dog's going to distract me, and I am going to ramble at times, as we are on this ramble. So I had to think, okay, well, is Biggles going to be able to walk far enough? But my daughter reassured me, and so I thought I would give it a go. The next bit of information she gave me was that Biggles was deaf. So it was back to the all things oracle to do with Pekingese, so it meant a chat with my girlfriend Camilla. And she said, really, it's not going to make any difference because Pekes don't listen to you anyway. I thought this was very reassuring and fairly helpful. Was it helpful? No, well, it wasn't very helpful, but you know, I do still find myself calling for him. And he is deaf and he can't hear, and it has been tested. But as she said, Pekes just kind of tend to do their own thing. And he does love coming up here and investigating all these different pathways and doing what dogs do, which is, you know, marking their territory. Come on, Biggles, we're heading up, not down at the moment. So having checked it out and having decided that we were going to give him a go, I made the decision that I would take him. So Biggles was put on a plane 16 months ago, flew from Johannesburg to Cape Town, and started life with me up here outside in the country. And it has been an absolute joy. He is a sweetheart. He's somewhat batty, and he and I love going off to my Ageless Grace classes that I teach in various retirement homes, where he's made many friends among the residents. And I know that they miss him. So I think part of my doing this is for me to be able to connect with them and hope that they will enjoy a little excursion and seeing Biggles and seeing I and enjoying a little ramble out here in nature, because he's absolutely loved it on this beautiful place where I live, which is, as you can see, somewhat forested. So lots of forest. It's on the side of a mountain, and then we're going to come up here in a minute and we're going to open up into the nature reserve that's at the back. And I found a wonderful walk for Biggles and I, which I will get to introduce you to. And there are all sorts. We've got 6 kilometers of bridle path on this estate. We're close to the sea, and we have wonderful, wonderful rambles every morning and every night. So you can find out more about Biggles, find out more about me, share some life in the sunshine, life in the country. So I'm just going to bring you up to the nature reserve, and you can see the mountains, see where we are. Last of the evening sun at 5 o'clock. And Biggles and I are going to head up and go out. What is it with dogs? I mean, you think, how much water do they actually consume that they insist on? We're going upwards, Poppet. Why am I talking to him? You do talk to him. Even if a dog's deaf, you talk to him. Come on. Let's show everybody where we are. So now we're up into the nature reserve, and I'm going to start up this little pathway, veer off to the left, and then do a wonderful circuit up round this way. And on the next walk with Biggles, you're going to get to see some of that. But for today, I hope that you have enjoyed meeting this little man. He's not a man, he's a dog, for gracious sakes, Gina. Biggles. And that you're going to enjoy sharing the great outdoors, some rambles and some walks with Biggles and Gina. So we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one.